Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Hope your weekends were good. Nice to be back here. Alright, so I still got the breakdowns here, the Sunday breakdowns that were given on the Discord. GJ was looking for a pullback into 165 areas. So we tapped 165 perfectly actually. And price is pushed back down here. We're sitting in and around support. So we need to just see a close below support here. And then my first target for the morning will be 162.470, the support here to the left. Then this red line I've got marked up here is our monthly support level. Now looking on the monthly, okay, previous monthly candle was extremely bullish. And the month before that we had this deep liquidity grab from the currency interventions. Price drove up, closed bullish above all of this structure. To the left on the monthly we have clean traffic. So I would expect this monthly candle to drive up, but obviously right now we've had quite a heavy pullback. I'm not saying that this candle can still flip bullish and drive up, but it's not impossible. Although this is like 700 pips already. So yeah, what I'm saying is that we could come tap into this monthly support, reject, and maybe close slightly weaker on the monthly candle here. A slightly weaker bearish or maybe flip bullish. But right now, it looks like we are back into this weekly range right over here. So yeah, like I say, sells below the support, looking for a closure below here. This range is 100 pips. That's insane. This range doesn't look 100 pips. So we've definitely got a wick here that we could look as a first target. That's 50 pips away. Right, let's have a look at gold real quick. So gold, obviously lower time frame, we are very much bullish here. A weekly close bullish. And according to the breakdowns that I gave yesterday, I'll be looking for price to move into 1802 this week. So we've got plenty of range to move up here to 1802. And then from 1802 we'll reassess and, like I say, potentially jump back into sells if we respect that level. So last week we had CPI and numbers came out lower than expected. So we had this massive move up on gold, pullbacks in the dollar, and that's a result from, I suppose, these Fed pivot hopes. So people hoping that the Fed will slow down their rates increases. And we've had some Fed speakers since say that they'll need to see a run of CPI results coming out better. We need to see inflation cooling for a few months in a row. 1 month good CPI data is not going to change their path. They still need to get inflation down to 2%. That's their target. And right now we're sitting at 7%. So we still do have a hawkish Fed. We should still see some dollar strength as a result from that. But right now, obviously, we are in this pullback phase, looking to play along with this until 1802. So for now, looking for buys on gold. And we do have some levels here we could be looking to take buys off of. We've got this level 1757. Could definitely see price react here, but I think I would rather see price pull into 1747, form support right there, because I'd say that this is a range right here. And then other than that, potential buys above resistance here at 1771. What the fuck? So to me, those are the two safest options. Could see price form support in and around this area as well, but I think I'd rather wait and see us close above resistance here for some safer trades. And then as you can see, I've got this trend line drawn in here. This bullish structure is just very clean, and if we do start to break some of the structure, alright, like I say, we've already had some Fed speakers saying that, okay, look guys, we are still needing to raise rates. Don't jump the gun, basically, because that's what we see right now. But if we do start to break some of the structure, we could get back into these high time frame sells. Otherwise, I'll only really be looking for sells below 1730 or 1700. For now, I think it makes more sense to at least move up into 1802, see what price does there. Ranges are wild. I mean, from what I've seen on GJ, they are pretty big this morning. First targets here on gold, 1781. If we can close above 1771, I'd be looking for price to fill this range right here. And then if we can break above this area, this previous area of support and resistance right here, So let's say 1785. If we can break above 1785, hold above there, I would be looking for price to target 1802. So far looks quite good. We're reacting to 1757 quite nicely. These ranges are wild. Seriously. This looks like a 30 pip range, 100 pips. And then what I was looking at is we've got resistance here at 1765. This move right here, kind of like a fake out. So even a closure above 1765, and then you know you got a break even point here at 1771. We should fill this range once we close above 1765, and this range is 50 pips, 55 pips. Your daily candle still has no top wick either. So yeah, this right here is a range. I'd like to stay out of that. Bars above 1765 if a candle can close above there. If you've got a clean setup, I'll be happy to take bars above there as well. GJ just in a range. Need a close below 163,600. Why am I so dull today? I'm tired. And I haven't had breakfast yet. Good morning, Rita. Oh, Chad. Okay, so yeah, we've closed nice and strong bullish here on a 15 minute. So forming support here. Not too interested in buys from that. We'll see how the 30-minute candle closes. If we can close above resistance here, we'll look to move up to 1771. My weekend was alright, Shaker. How was yours? Does anyone watch UFC? Jared, did you watch the UFC this weekend? Wow. This UFC was insane. What's up, Jared? Alright, and yourself?
Thank you. Yes, bro, the UFC was crazy. I watched the whole card, eh?
Mad, dude. Mad.
Dude, like, Adesanya just needed to be smart, bro. But fuck, the fifth round got him, eh?
Yeah, it's. I thought he had it in the bag actually.
Dude. Yes. But I heard apparently, Adesanya said that he he apparently had a pinched nerve or something like that where he kicked him and something went numb in his foot or something. So that's why his movement was a bit slow and that's why he tripped. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you say that,
Izzy got robbed because of early stoppage.
nah, dude,
If anything,
I
he
don't
had his
know.
life saved.
Yeah, dude,
Nah,
I must
I think that
admit.
stoppage was fine.
Also, the thing I heard about the stoppage that I was like, okay, no, that makes a lot of sense was, when the ref jumped in, Izzy was still like protecting himself and looking at his feet. So he didn't even know yet, like, okay, this is being stopped. Only when he looked up. Now, if you're looking down at your feet, bro, and you have a world class fighter almost like knocking you out, bro, I think it's time to call it, dude.
Yeah, he wasn't
Like,
even looking at that point. He's actually just like, yeah, he
he
was
was
basically
literally.
out on his feet.
Dude, he was counting his toes, dude. I mean, if that's not time to call it, dude, I don't know what is, bro. Dude, I reckon like 15 more seconds and he would have been like Frank Mir, dude. Hey,
What do you mean? What happened
did
to
you
Frank
see?
Mir?
Dude, was it Frank Mir or Edgar? The
Oh, Frankie
um,
Edgar.
yes. Yo,
Yeah,
dude, he
early in the
got
night. Yeah,
he
shame,
got
dude. That was been getting
knocked,
knocked
eh?
out.
Dude, but bro, he got like yes, bro. He got knocked out in the way of like if that was one of my boys, dude, I would have been going from oh bro, fuck you up to dude, let's speak about this. I think we're all adults.
Wayne says Pereira will live rent free in Adesanya's head.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude,
think he's
oh,
been living rent free in Adesanya's head. I thought Adesanya had
dude.
lost that before he even got into the ring. He didn't look like himself. It seemed like he was just
To,
trying to be confident, but I don't know.
to
I don't
be
know
honest,
if I could see
I
through it or if
honestly
it
thought
was
he
like
had it
delusional.
there. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I honestly thought he had it there because I was like, okay, that was a long time ago. It was just kickboxing. Adesanya's grappled with the best. He's fought the best. He's gone 5 rounds. He's got
Dude,
all this experience. Surely he has this. Like if I had to bet, dude, I would have put the money on Easy.
their grappling was dog shit, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
that is. It's kind of weird to think that those guys are at the top of their division.
yeah, dude,
Obviously,
yeah,
Pereira was fast tracked. I think if he has to fight um, some of the wrestlers, it's gonna be tough for him. It's gonna be really tough.
yeah. They definitely,
And
definitely
Izzy, I
proved
don't.
that.
After seeing that, I don't know how he made it this far, dude.
Oh, dude, I can't hate on him, bro, because he was so good. Then he went through that like rough patch where he fought Yol yes, why am I struggling with this
Yoel
guy's name?
Romero.
The Soldier of God,
Soldier of
where
God.
the fight just didn't do anything, and he got a bit boring, and then he brought it back, and dude, I don't know. Dude.
Yeah, he's been boring for some time. He's good. He does what he
Yeah,
needs to, but he he's not really like entertaining anymore.
yeah. But the fight, dude, was Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. Dude, that was that was
You.
heat, yeah,
Yeah, that was insane.
dude.
I thought Chandler was actually doing really well. I thought he was
Yes,
gonna
but
take it, but
yeah, but
those guys are so durable, dude.
dude,
Like Poirier, you can hit him with the truck, dude. He'll just stand up again.
Dude, but it's like Gaethje as well, dude. Like
Yeah,
Gaethje, you could fucking hit that guy with a baseball bat, dude, and he'll just be like, "Okay, let's carry on."
literally.
Also, did you see that video going around where there's this girl? They were obviously in a fight, and this other girl brings a baseball bat, bro, and she swings in clean connects, bro. I'm talking like to the chin, right? You even heard the sound like "gong"
That's
from this
rough.
baseball bat.
Yeah.
And then somebody reposted on Twitter and then said Max Holloway, she's got a chin like yours. And then he said, yes, even I don't have a chin like that. Yes, I was laughing. Yeah. Meeting all those heavier oaks. Dude, I'm a huge Khabib fan, dude, but I think, yes, weight plays a huge difference, dude.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Khabib.
Nah,
I just,
can't say that.
I think he was like in the beginning of this, he started this wave of wrestling. And when it first started, it was boring. I don't know, I didn't enjoy the wrestling. Now, you know, as someone who does watch MMA, you know, every weekend basically, I've started to like appreciate it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I was never a fan of Khabib. He's a good oak. He is a good oak. Definitely. I can't knock him. But it was also like in the Conor era, so I had to support my brother, you know.
Dude, I don't know. With Khabib's wrestling, I always found it fucking entertaining because it wasn't just like, okay, I'm gonna put you on the mat and hold you there for like 10 seconds. Dude, it was like
Ground and pound.
smacking you in the face. He's like, let's talk now. Hey, let's talk now. Like, imagine somebody's got you. Dude, it reminds you of when you're growing up with your siblings and then
Yeah.
literally like your older brother's holding you down and making you hit yourself. And he's like, come, stop hitting yourself. And you're just there on the ground like, I can't do anything right now. Oh, dude.
What's up, Justin? Wayne. No comment.
Oh, dude. Conor McGregor.
There's nothing to support him for. He doesn't even fight anymore. I don't think he's ever gonna come back to UFC.
I think he will. Conor's crazy, dude. Honestly, the one thing I can give that guy is he doesn't fear nothing, dude. That guy really is fearless.
Yeah, fuck. But he's changed, man. He's changed.
Yeah.
He was never the same after Khabib. Because Conor was like a lion, dude. Press conferences, that guy was bulletproof.
Yeah.
He won fights before he got into the ring.
Yeah. The best example is Jose Aldo, dude.
Yeah, that was
That
mad.
fight, yes. I honestly believe he got in that guy's head like you cannot believe it. Did you watch Floyd Mayweather versus Deji?
Was that this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh no. I've been
Yeah.
seeing stuff about it. I didn't even know it was this weekend though.
Yeah. I watched the highlights this morning. Dude, it was so stupid, dude. I even went and commented, this fight was amazing. I put it on for my family, and my paralyzed uncle got up from his chair and went and turned it off.
He went and turned it off.
Oh,
I'm assuming
bro.
Floyd won.
Yeah. He won by TKO.
Oh yeah.
But like late in the rounds, dude, because I watched, obviously, you know, one of these videos that they quickly put up because they know it's going to get taken down, and it's just cuck editing, and dude, it was rubbish. But yeah, dude, I don't know, it was stupid.
I'm gonna come back now, eh? Just give me like 5 minutes.
Shit, I'll entertain the squad.
I'll leave it here in gold.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yes. Gold is in such a fucked up range at the moment. He can promote fights, that's it. But the things he does and says are truly unacceptable. Yeah, I must admit, he definitely is crazy in the sense of like, dude, he will absolutely do anything to get in somebody's head, sell a fight. But I mean, you know, what brought you to the bar is probably what's going to keep you there. It's he's just going on acting crazy, and he just knows, what is actually going to happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, he's got away with pretty much everything. Like, he assaulted fighters with a dolly and a bus. Like, got away with it. They even used it as promotional material. The stuff he says, like, yo. But the craziest thing I heard was of like trash talk was there was a fighter that his car broke down or something on a railway track, and a train came past, hit it, and he was like paralyzed and what. And then who was it? Some fighter said, yo, you must learn from that fighter, keep your car off the railway track. And I was like, damn, dude. I was like, yo, that's right there. The thing is, it's kind of a double-edged sword, Wayne, because it's good for the sport in the sense of, if it wasn't for Conor McGregor, where would the sport be? It would be like a lot more, like a lot smaller, wouldn't have as many eyeballs, but it definitely does bring the wrong view to the sport. I can agree with that, but it's good for it and bad for it. But majority of the time, it is good for it in the sense of it's bringing you eyeballs. Fighters are able to be paid more, stuff like that. But definitely, it's not something I do find it entertaining. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say, yeah, you have to do it. But he can get away with that stuff. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. That is honestly ridiculous. I heard Biden and China's presidents are going to meet. Does that hold any significance? I would say probably not, in the sense of, it's just a meeting. I get it's between Biden and China's president, but it all depends what they're meeting about. What are the conclusions from the meeting? But when they do meet, it could bring some volume to the market. But unless there's something important being discussed, I wouldn't really hold too much weight on meetings in general. Unless, for instance, it's like, okay, cool, they're going to meet about inflation rates. You get what I'm saying? So maybe just expect a little bit more volatility than usual, but shouldn't have too much of an impact. But Justin, I think honestly Con would know a bit more about that. He's a lot better at fundamentals and things like that than I am. He knows a lot more. He reads a lot more about it. So I'll ask him that question when he gets back. I just watched the highlights between Deji and Mayweather. What the fuck did I just watch? Yeah, dude, I was also. Listen, I was half asleep when I was watching it, dude. So I was also just, what is this actually? This is honestly just crack, eh? But I think boxing is dying out because I was thinking about it. Think about it, like, when last did you actually sit down and watch a boxing match? It's, you're watching these YouTubers fight, and it's honestly like the actual sport itself, the beauty of the sport, nobody cares about it anymore, or the vast majority of people. It's all these like hyped Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul, Jake Paul versus Flippity, whoever he's been fighting. But yeah, I think honestly what would be fun if they're making these fights is Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather, but I don't think that'll happen. I really don't think that'll happen. He could be fighting Andrew Tate soon. That's going to be interesting. Jake is fighting Top G. Yeah, no, yes, dude, that's gonna be. I promise you, it's gonna be wild, dude. I think it's gonna be absolutely wild. I think it is a money grab, and it's a good platform to get people to support you. Because if you think when it started, dude, none of these oaks even have boxing training. Like, that old Bryce Hall where he was selling the fights, and he's like, "Yo, I've been in 140 street fights and I won 140 of them. I'm a trained killer." And then he gets knocked the fuck out, and then he's like, "I never claimed to be a fighter." Like, do you remember those views? That was ridiculous. So yeah. Just for anybody that is here for trading, I don't really see anything on gold or GJ at the moment. We basically are just ranging between 1755.6 and 1765.7. I do see some clean traffic above there. However, I think it is a wiser idea to first break above 1771 to continue up to monthly targets of 1802. So, yeah, nothing too crazy at the moment. Just waiting on price to move Monday morning, pretty slow morning. And yeah, I see the dailies moving down without a top wick. So we could just be grabbing liquidity before the flip, but definitely above 1771 is where I'll start looking for buys with Connor, all the way up to 1800. 4 hour, same thing, pretty much doing nothing, just created a high, pulling back, could establish support here, but moving up without a bottom wick or a very, very small one. So if we do create support here, I would just wait until we get close to above 71. And then same story practically all the way down the time frames. May not be looking for sells just yet, possibly below like 47.7 on the hourly. But yeah, I'm more in on a buy bias at the moment than a sell bias. We just are ranging, so nothing to really have a look at right now.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Justin asked, Biden and China's president are gonna have a meeting. Does that hold any significance?
Not too much. May have some impact depending what headlines result from that, but overall, we still have the same things driving the market here. So inflation and how the central banks are dealing with inflation. So even with the elections, we did see a move up on gold, which we know it was from CPI, but I think part of it came from some uncertainty from the elections. But overall, I don't think the elections held that much weight. So I'm just using that as an example. You know, we are going to have other little things going on. We do get, you know, headlines from Russia and Ukraine now and then. But these kind of things don't hold too much weight. They may have a minor effect on the market, lower time frame. Something you would want to watch out for if you were aware of it. But overall, it's safe to say that it shouldn't have too much of a major effect unless they talk about going to war or something, which I doubt.
I pretty much said the same thing, that meetings don't really hold that much of a significance. It could create volatility when they do meet, so expect that, but other than that, don't put too much pressure on it.
Yeah.
So, and then I said, no, the fundamental king will be back now, eh?
Nah, not me.
Yeah, the expert in the news, eh?
Yeah, you say that and I got my ass kicked last weekend, or last week, by CPR.
Oh, with the gold cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way I could have approached that differently was actually waiting for the news to come on, which is what I normally do. That is normally my approach. I believed in the probabilities. Maybe I was overconfident in it, but yeah, you know, I think it was worth it.
Yeah. Obviously, you used the smaller lots and everything, so it wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I just feel bad because I know someone, or like a few people in chat, took the L with me, so
Oh.
got slipped like 40 pips on the stop loss.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was actually down just less than 2% from that trade. So really not too bad.
That's not too bad, but the slippage is there.
Mm.
Yeah. That's the thing that can really screw you with news. When you take a trade using your usual lot, and you get slipped like 40, 50 pips. It messes with your head there.
Bro, it's big. It's very big.
Yeah.
I'm glad I used the lots I did.
Yeah.
Because if I used my normal lot, it would have been over.
I got slip 70 pips. Stop loss was at 17.18 and it closed at 17.25. Yeah, that's unfortunately the risk
Or,
you have to take trading news.
um, I thought about that afterwards when buy stops and sell stops out of the range could have worked, especially since CPI brings that one-sided volatility. I suppose I wanted to avoid getting slipped though, because just as our stop loss was slipped, those um, those stop orders would have been slipped as well. Which, if we had buy stops um, on the breakout of that range, obviously it would have worked. But yeah, I think that's more gambling than anything. I took sales based on the probabilities. Um, since inflation, I don't think interest rates, I don't think it's had an effect on inflation just yet. This is just one reading, last week's CPI. It's just it's the first CPI in a while to come out lower. So we'll have to see how the next couple come out.
I don't know why IC market seems to have a delay on MT5, and MT4 IC markets is a lot more responsive as I never get slippage on MT4. I honestly can't say much about that. IC markets, I've traded with them for flipping forever, and they were very, very good. I always use MetaTrader 5, and I never really had that big of issues. But I don't know why your MT4 and MT5 are different. That shouldn't have too big of an issue. It's more about the server they connect you to.
I was about to
Not
say,
really the platform. Yeah,
could
not
be
really
the
the
server.
platform use. Yeah. Um, yeah, with what you can do, I don't know how good of a trick this is, but something somebody told me once is when you are trading, let's say from your cell phone, from MetaTrader, then when you log in and you'll see it connects you to a server, you must put your phone on airplane mode and then take it off. And then when it reloads, it connects you to the closest server or the fastest server, or I don't know how true it is, but it's just a tip somebody told me once. So maybe try that and see if you can get a better server on MetaTrader 5. Um, I guess it depends on how much it slips. If you slip 20, 30 pips, not that bad from a larger slip would be difficult to manage. I think regardless of the slippage, whether it's a pip, 10 pips, 100 pips, it's just important to say, okay, it's a cost of trading, it's a risk of trading. I'm just going to take this loss and eventually I'll make that money back. Because I've also, in the past, I remember once I got slipped really, really badly and I lost like 6-7%. And I was like, yo, I was like, damn, okay. So, you just have to come back from that and just say, poof, I'm not going to try and make this back today or even this week. I'm just going to let this play out. I've obviously got stopped and we'll see in the future how we go. But you can't really say like, it's difficult to manage. Just accept the loss, move on from it. Know that there's nothing you could have done differently except for saying, okay, cool, I'm not going to trade news in future because unfortunately it is very, very risky. So I guess if you really, really want to trade news and slippage is rough around those times, maybe open a second account, put a amount of money you're comfortable using, and then just trade it off that. Still risk manage and everything. But if the worst case scenario comes out and you get slipped 100 pips, you're still not like, oh shit, man, what am I gonna do? Flip it. This is just ridiculous. So that would be a tip I can give you. I don't know if you agree with that, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, it is just one of those expenses in trading. It's like trading is a business. If you're wanting to do this consistently to make money, you got to treat it like a business. And in a business, like a shop selling fruit, they're gonna have fruit that goes off, and they get rid of that. That's a loss. You know, they don't say, you know, once they have a batch of bananas that goes off, and they lose that. After that, they don't say, oh fuck, I'm never gonna sell bananas again. You know what I mean? You just carry on, get some more stock, and you carry on selling.
I think the better example for that, Con, is slippage is like the looting, eh?
Yeah, that's what it felt like
Yeah.
on Thursday.
Yeah, slippage is
Oh
literally
goodness.
looting, eh? If anybody not
Looted.
from South Africa, looting is basically where they break down your shop and just fucking take everything. Eh? They burn everything. And then Wayne asks, "Who do you trade with now, Jared?"
Yesterday.
Yeah. Who do you trade with now, Jared? I use Blueberry Markets. They're honestly very, very good. I'm not going to promote them too much, but one of the biggest things that was a lifesaver for me was they don't have commissions on gold. So, you know, for example, if you're using an average of 2 lots a day, I mean that's $14 saved, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, over the weeks, over the months, over the years, wow, that adds up. I've definitely had a look at my IC Markets accounts and seen how much I paid in commission, and you know, just having that money back, you know, that's flip it a salary. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. Do you use market orders on trades? Yes, we do. Buy stops, sell stops. We barely ever use limits there. Hey, Con. I think you muted it.
Oh my bad. Nah, I don't use limits. What's up, TJ?
Yeah, so majority of the time we just use buy stops and sell stops, break of lows, break of highs, that type of thing. We barely ever market execute unless it's a really, really good idea that we're expecting a lot of volume to come in.
The only time I actually really do market execution is when I've already planned out a trade and things start to move quickly, and I say, okay, I'm gonna have a sell stop here, and then price reaches that point where I had I planned to have that sell stop, and I'll just do a market execution. I think that happened last week actually. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys when I've got orders in. I've got nothing in right now.
Connor usually puts it on the screen, talks about it, so it's not like he'll take a trade, be 50 pips up, and oh guys, this morning I sold here. So that's at least like a. Do you remember the looting, right? The one thing that I'll never get out my head, dude, was they looted this one mall and they break into this couch place, like this furniture store.
Yeah.
And they stole this 70,000 rand couch, bro. Like,
Oh, word.
dude, it was fucking ridiculous, right? And then they took a photo of it outside the shack, dude. And this couch is just chilling there, dude. And it's a 70,000 rand couch, bro. They actually found the photo, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, yo.
Now, every time you speak about looting, I think of that guy eating cake. You know that video?
I know that video. Oh, dude. Literally, the first thing that comes up when you put on Google couch looting, it literally comes up, dude.
For real?
I promise you. It was 68,000 rand, bro. That I'm going to send you the photo quickly. Oh, dude, this, honestly, I can't even tell you how funny this was to me, dude.
That looting story was like, it was actually quite a disgrace to humanity.
Yeah. But I'm glad I'm glad, but it happens all over the world. It's not just a South African thing.
No, but in that, what's the word? I want to say in that quantity, like, on that scale.
Yeah.
Because that was big. That was like a whole province or two.
Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous.
And did you see a couple months afterwards there were floods in KZN?
Mm.
I don't mean to say that that was like calm or anything. I think that's very interesting. Like what goes around comes around.
Yes, but those floods were bad,
It says forbidden when I go to your course website. The site is down at the moment. I still need to just I've been having some issues with the course link, so I need to get that sorted out.
Oh, wait, Connor, sent you those photos on WhatsApp,
Just jumped in a GJ short. I'm waiting to see us close below support here. The famous looted blue couch.
Jeez.
The couch has a name.
What do you mean it has a name?
Yeah, this picture where they're sitting outside the shack, it says Pablo, the blue couch. Pablo, the 70k blue sofa.
Looted during unrest in Durban. Oh, dude. Still couldn't believe that, That's literally slippage, bro. That sums it up right there, bro. Yes.
Nah, that's slippage when you over risk.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, like, how do you loot that and then it's literally outside your house and you don't think, shucks, maybe this looks out of place? You know, like.
Maybe this looks out of place. Maybe.
You know, maybe we should bring it indoors, But I think when your couch...
Probably didn't fit inside the house.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, maybe when your couch is bigger than your house, you should probably think, okay, maybe this is going to raise some eyebrows, Oh, dude. Oh, but bro, I think the whole country had a laugh when they saw that guy eating that KK. Yo, dude.
Nah, I wasn't impressed, to be honest.
Dude. But I mean, yes, that was ridiculous. Yeah, fuck.
What is the next support? Yeah, looking to the left, we've got support at 162.470. 480.
Spike on Bitcoin. Honestly, I'm staying away from crypto. But did you see what is it? FTX or something? Inside of business.
Did you see the CEO of what is it? Almeida Research?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they linked, but it's part of FTX, I think. And let me just Google it.
So I'm just a headline warrior on this, so don't take anything I say seriously. But apparently they got audited, and I checked a photo where this guy's sitting at his computer, but his monitor's turned around, so he sees the backside of the computer, and he's like, when they were auditing FTX, this pretty much sums it up. And he's just looking at the back of his computer, and I was like, yeah, this is how things work nowadays.
Yeah. Alameda, whatever the hell it's called, quietly used FTX customer funds to trade, basically. These are
Seth,
scammers, bud. Big
Seth
time.
A says Almeida was trading with user funds from FTX and they admitted to trading with no stops. You see, it's not just us, eh? Everybody
Nah.
trades without a stop loss.
Check this thing.
Yeah.
So there's a video of this girl going around, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not a video.
Oh,
But she basically says, stops are not a good risk management tool.
yes.
What a retard.
Yeah, dude.
Stops are not a good risk management tool. What?
That's the
What the
equivalent. Yeah, dude, that's the equivalent of saying, yeah, no, an aide spices things up in the bedroom, eh? Dude, come on.
Oh my word, Jared.
Yeah.
PG.
Stop. Well, I mean, everybody on here should be over 18. Hey? And if you're not, you can't say anything because he will report you to your broker.
I'll report you to your parents. I'll tell them you're gambling with their money.
No, Mom, I'm not gambling. And it's my money. You gave it to me for lunch at school.
For tuck shop. Yes.
But I remember watching a couple of videos like that when I was first getting into trading, and then people used to say like, "Yeah, no, don't use a stop loss because you get something called stop hunts, and
Fuck.
it'll always come back. You hold the trade, you follow the trend." Yeah, I tried that, and then you check, you obviously close your inch 5, you go on with your day, you come back, you go on like 50%. Even that. Most when it goes into margin and then it's like
Oh
blinking
yeah,
red.
none of them going red.
Yeah, then you're like, fuck. And then you're like, yeah. And then you go back to that video and they're like, yo, just add more money. And there you are with your card, like, and you're like, shit, man, this isn't going well.
Adrian says, Jared, that dude in high school called the class clown.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I must admit, I guess I was a young whatever one. Oh, but the thing was, okay, cool. I made jokes and stuff, but I always knew when to be like, serious and when to just mess around. Can I tell you guys the funniest thing that happened to me in high school?
No.
Dude, trust me, you're gonna piss yourself,
Okay, what is it?
So we had this life science teacher, and he was very, very like strict, bro. But he'd call you out on your shit. So that was the one subject that I didn't really care about. It didn't interest me. I wasn't keen on studying for it. Like, don't get me wrong, my grades were good, but life science, I was like, So then, the one day he comes past me in the exam, and he's looking at my paper, and he just shakes his head, right, and he walks off. So then we now sitting in class like a couple of weeks later, and he gives everybody back their papers, bro. And he goes, Robas, what did you get for the paper? So I look at him.
Robust.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? So then he's like, what did you get for the mark? And I'm like, oh, sir, like, I didn't want to say. I think I got something like 15 or 20% or something. And he goes, the problem is you're a big noise in class, big noise. But in the exam, you mute. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to write. Yo, bro, I sat there like, oh, no. I was like, goodness gracious, dude. Yo, that was bad, dude. That's when I was like, oh, yeah, at least I need to pass the subject from now, dude.
Am I planning on gold bars? I want to see us close above 1765, 800. Even safer bars would be above 1771. But, I mean, the range, there's plenty of range moving up here. And if we do close above 1765, this I would say is a fairly clean range, and we are expecting the daily candle to come up and create a top wick. So plenty of range moving up. I wouldn't mind bars in this area as well. For now, I'd say that price is just sitting in this range, and I want to stay out of this.
Yeah, when you're gonna also said that's a nasty range. So also not too keen on that one.
Crypto is retarded though. You see crypto, I was actually speaking to someone the other day about it. Crypto, I think, sold a lot of dreams. It made a lot of people rich, one, but that was easy money. Sure, you identified an opportunity, you put money into that thing, but there was no real skill behind it. When it comes to trading takes skill because you have to make decisions on a daily or weekly basis, and you know you're chipping away in trading. It's not okay, one trade is going to make me rich. Whereas sure, in crypto, one coin could have made you rich. With trading, you need to be consistent. You need to chip away. Crypto, I think, gave people a false sense of reality. Because there's nothing I can really think of that you can put your money in and see returns like that. And I'm sure some people are still chasing it, buying the dip right now. Which, who knows? Who knows? But I think with the way things are going, government would never allow crypto to take over. Right now, the global reserve currency is the dollar. It's going to take a lot for that to change, and I think when it does, we'll probably move on to a digital currency from the governments. I'm not saying crypto couldn't go back up, but you want to be very careful buying this dip, because yeah, the dip keeps dipping, eh?
But if you were to put money into crypto, in my opinion, it's honestly money you should be willing to like hoy in the bin. It should be money that like I don't give a shit about this. You have money that's just sitting around, you've got nothing to do with it, and you're just like, oh man, you know what, let me just put this in this account and leave it for the next 10 years. That's like my opinion. So if you are looking to get into crypto, that would be my strategy. Dollar cost average and just don't leverage so that you've always at least got the coins or whatever. But you know what I mean? But I'll be back in a second, God.
Sure. Yeah, Bitcoin next stop is like 12,000, I think. 12,500. How can a government let go of his power? They can't. Hourly candle's about to close here on GJ. Still sitting above support. So no trades here just yet. Gold also still just in this range. Is anyone in chat actually holding crypto still? We were just speaking about the FTX thing. So I just wanted to say, anyone who is holding crypto or wanting to buy crypto, be very careful on these exchanges. You know, they, in their fine print, they actually say there that if for whatever reason you can't withdraw your money, then that's basically it. Don't expect to get your money back. So if it's in a wallet, then you'll be alright. Oh, DJ, sorry to hear that, man. There was a surge in yen overnight. I don't know. This is last week. This chart hasn't loaded. Alright, so no impulse entries here on GJ. Just waiting for a closure below 163,600. So we've got 25 minutes here. Your new 30 minutes already moving down. Looks like we're going to break those previous 30 lows. So we could see a push. But if we do start to break below 163,600, all I have to do at that point is just sit on my hands, wait for the 30-minute candle to close, and hopefully we can close just below the support here and execute sells. Although the other thing is we're also coming close to, or we will be coming close to London Open after the 30 close. So we'll just have to see. Can I sell GJ now? I'm just waiting for a closure below support.
So are you waiting for sells underneath 63.58-ish? Do you reckon you're going to wait for a closure below there or just a break of that low?
Pardon?
Do you think you're going to wait for a closure below there or a break of the low?
I'd rather see us close below.
Oh, yeah.
GJ, I'm going to be a little bit more hesitant to take impulse entries on GJ. They work out quite nicely on gold, but GJ, they've been clapping us now and then. make most of your money trading or work? I'd only trade. Trading is my work.
Hey, Niku, how are you, brother?
Alright.
What's up?
I was just starting to wonder where you were.
Now I was watching the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. The thing is, this 30-minute candle could close below support. But I would rather wait for London Open at that point. If I didn't meet trading, what would be my profession? I'd be an electrician. I was busy doing my electrical apprenticeship. I actually only dropped out earlier this year. GJ sell or buy sells, looking for sells below support here.
Yeah, the busy day.
Okay.
Yeah, the busy day.
Not really. I'm gonna WhatsApp you.
I know I'm
2,400 pips for the year. Is there a percentage as well? I haven't been keeping track of percent, and I'm trading a funded account, so you know, when I get my withdrawal, I take it out. I haven't been compounding or anything, so to be honest, I couldn't tell you percentage wise.
That should actually be interesting to keep percents on our streams next year.
Yeah, I would have to start next year.
Yeah. Holy shit, did you see Anthony Rumble Johnson died?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yes, yeah.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
My FX book. My Forex funds doesn't link to my FX book. This is my FX book right here. I mean, I keep history of the trades. And I update this in front of you guys. I haven't filled in last week's. But I mean, yeah, keep record of the trades right here on the spreadsheet. And you can go back and watch. I haven't deleted any streams or anything.
He had an immune disorder.
Oh shit.
Yuff. Lie, does it vary trade by trade or dot dot?
Even luck.
Oh,
Oh, risk per trade. Risk per trade. I'm risking about 1% per trade.
jeez, GJ is acting up again, eh?
Yeah, if we close bullish, or if we close above support at 10 o'clock London Open, I might just call it a day. Gold is not doing anything here. GJ just chilling. We also have CPI for GJ on Wednesday. So like I said, that's gonna hold a lot of weight. We may even have to just wait for that. I mean, you can already see prices in a range here. If we don't close below support, definitely no trades here on GJ today. Gold, just nothing I can do on gold.
Yeah, but after last week's push on pretty much everything, it's expected that we have low volume start of this week.
Yeah, obviously just things are recalibrating, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Jeez, I mean,
GJ went crazy on Thursday and Friday.
yes, but it's a tough one, eh?
Friday we dropped like nearly 300 pips on GJ. Can't wait for Wednesday. CPI and Warzone 2. Must be nice.
I'm really getting FOMO about all like Warzone and Modern Warfare coming out and stuff. Eh?
Dude, even I have FOMO because I saw the ad for the new Call of Duty. It looks sick.
But there's no ways I'm gonna go buy like a PlayStation just to play it.
Vince, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
To play Call of Duty in South Africa, you need to be good. Because every fucking person in South Africa thinks they're a sweatbag. and that's extremely a pro level gamer. So everyone's
Yeah.
just sweating and trying their arse off. So I'm telling you now, in South Africa, it is capped to play Call of Duty. You start off and try to play as a newbie, it's not worth it, my friend. You're gonna not have a good experience.
Yeah.
Go to like London and go play in London, my friend, on their server. You clap kids like you're the best player in the world. Obviously, you'll find the sweat here and there, but like there's so many people playing there that aren't good as well that it's fun for like a new person. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I like the
This is
competitive
what I
stuff.
said as well. Like, I played during lockdown, and in the beginning it was cuck because I was just getting wrecked the whole time. But like maybe 3-4 weeks after playing like every day, I started to enjoy it because then I started to actually get some kills and that. You know, before that it was horrible.
No, but
Just get
honestly, our
wrecked.
South African community is insanely like good in Call of Duty compared to other places. I don't know if it's because we're small or what, but there's a big difference. Trust.
Guys have nothing better to do.
I can't say much, but I was one of those oaks.
Yeah, well.
Still haven't sold my PlayStation, bro. It's still just chilling there. But I
In
put
the
a
box.
screen. No, I don't have the box, but I put when I did it, I put my screen. I put a screen protector on my phone, and then I asked that. I saw the guy that never in my life. Okay, firstly, he has a PlayStation 4 with a 2 terabyte. Like that's the hard drive. The PlayStation 4 with a 2 terabyte. I've never in my entire fucking life heard of that.
What, the
Never.
internal hard drive?
Yes, I've
What?
never heard of a 2 terabyte on a PS4, dude. Anyway, so I asked him how much would he buy a PS4 for? Then he was like 3.5. I was like, I'm literally like asking for it. But if I told Carl if like a mate buys it, I'll sell it for 3.5.
Yeah.
Now this shop, you know what shop wants to? I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get it done maybe today. Then I'm gonna take it to him and sell it. Then it's gone for good.
Do you want to sell it to me?
So PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just pay for the courier.
Up to you, my friend.
You want 3.5 for it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. What does it come with? We'll chat about this on WhatsApp. We won't bore stream with this.
Just comes with 2 controllers, but if it's gonna be you and you don't have any games, I'll leave my account. Well, I'll put my account on the PlayStation because I'm not playing games, so you can play
yeah.
my games and all that shit on my name if you want to.
Oh yeah.
I'll,
DJ says London is a bot lobby. Are there bots on Call of Duty?
no, we call them bots because of that shit. But if you play,
Oh.
they added. Oh no, wait, Call of Duty.
Yeah, you see, I don't know gaming lingo.
Yeah, like he says, like streamers do it all the time. What streamers do is they'll go. There's certain times where you can find like more bots if you want to, like more new players.
Yeah.
And then that's when streamers drop like these retarded fucking kill amounts and stuff like that, and they think they're so good. My friend, I've had games where I think I should go play for Face Clan, but it's not me that's playing like the next level. It's the people I'm playing against are shit.
Oh shit.
So then
Yeah.
I look way better than I am. 100%. So 100%. Yeah, but nah, dude, playing games makes you rage. Fuck it.
Dude.
I downloaded Counter Strike. Yo, dude. They messed me up. Yeah, I don't even think I played for long. Dude. Probably played for like an hour. And I was like, fuck this. Yeah.
At least
What
I
is
have
it
to say.
called?
Yeah,
But
it is
yeah.
kind of shocking. Yeah, I do rage, but at least I'm not one of those people that fucking hit your table or take your controller into the wall or some shit like that. I just
Dude.
get angry.
Some of my friends. Fuck. So in Yellows, we took a PlayStation there or Xbox, and we were playing FIFA. And my one mate, like, he raged, dude. He lost the game and he was raging, and he hit the wall. But it's those like soft wooden walls,
No,
like,
draw
straight through, dude. Idiot.
Probably felt strong for it. You know, my account on PlayStation with all my games, because I don't buy the disc of the game, I buy the game itself online, and it's on my
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah,
My account's probably like 10 grand, dude.
really. Yes.
Games are expensive, bro. But they are cheaper online, aren't they?
Like a tiny bit, but the thing is, like, you get way more, like if you just like a PlayStation member, like, you need like PlayStation Plus to play online.
Yeah.
So you have to buy that shit. So like, they brought out this new system. It's a little bit more expensive, which is kind of shit because like, it's just weird offers. But anyway, if you have that and that alone, every month they give 2 to 3 new games, like not new games, but like free games. Okay,
Oh
it
yeah.
might not be the newest of games, but it's like a two free games you can play, and you can put them into, like, you can download them and then they add it to your library. You can play them whenever you want, whenever,
Forever. Yeah.
forever. As long as you
Yeah.
just like have PlayStation Plus, you can play forever. They are so like those games alone. I have like over 50 claimed from that. That I just have.
Yes.
But I just claim, even if it's a shit game and I probably will never play, I just claim it anyway. And then the rest of them.
Yeah, I remember I bought an Xbox One, which is pretty dope, but I was still in high school. So I got it with 2 games. I think I got FIFA and GTA 5. And obviously got bored of FIFA, finished GTA and whatever. And then in high school, I didn't have the money to go and buy like games because they were like 1,000 rand, 1,500 rand. And then I was like, yes. And then everybody in my town only had PS4s. So then trading games also sucked because if somebody did have an Xbox, they're like, oh, bro, I have FIFA and I have GTA 5. Do you have anything else? And I'm like, nah. And they're like, dude, there's no points. I'm not going to trade you because I've got those. So I was like, man. So, yeah, it was pretty cuck.
I'm gonna come back now, eh?
Oh, yeah. What do you think of gold, Nico?
To be honest, I'm not looking at the charts. I'm just waiting for Connor to make a call or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in a space to want to look at chart. So I'm just avoiding looking. My head's not in the right place to be looking at charts.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, stick shift is, eh?
Yeah, no, I know what that is.
But if you're a Call of Duty player, it's
Fucking annoying.
inevitable, and that's the word. Do not have stick drift. Because that's you literally running with the analog forward, and everything you do is like forward or left with the analog basically.
Yeah. Can I connect a keyboard to it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
If you're playing Call of Duty,
Yeah, like if I'm just playing the PS4.
yeah, it just depends on the game. Some games don't allow it, but like
Oh, yeah.
some like Call of Duty, you can connect keyboard and mouse and go play.
Oh, yeah.
It just depends on the game, like I said. But most games do offer it. Like Fortnite, they offer it, and that's like where PC dominates the most. Call of Duty PC does dominate hectically, but I mean, controllers aim assist on the consoles does make a difference playing against them. But PC still outweighs like any game, I suppose. I don't think there's any game you can actually play against someone that's on a PC and beat them if like both are same level.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, the market is so annoying this morning. Yeah. I'm keen to get a PS4. Just the only thing is that I'm like, okay, if I get it, I can't get addicted to play. You know what I mean?
Can I promise you the only way to do that is to play a certain amount of time at night or whenever the fuck you can play. Only play a
Yeah,
certain amount of time, don't play longer.
yeah,
Because I can promise you, bro, I mean, you speaking to someone that's got a lot of hours in playing games, dude.
yeah,
Like a lot. So just every night, let's say you're gonna play tonight. Just say like to yourself for like 2 hours. Don't be stupid and say 30 minutes because there's not a lot you can do
yeah,
on any game in 30 fucking
yeah.
minutes.
Not gonna
You know?
happen.
You just
Yeah,
gonna play like 2 hours and then like let's say you're almost done with something, you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna finish what I'm busy on the game, even if it's past 2 hours, and then I'm switching off. But then you literally just
yeah,
finish that mission and you switch off, and not like fucking 4 hours after the 2 hours.
yeah,
Like that's the only way, bro. And I promise you, if you manage it like that, you won't get addicted to the point where it's like fucking shit up.
yeah. No, I get you. Take a look at GJ.
GJ, nothing for me on GJ.
Are you pretty set to the soul bias on GJ?
If I were to take bars, I would probably need to see us break back above 166. Above 165, you know, that range is quite clean moving up. But just looking at structure here, I'd rather see us break above 166 for bars. I think that's going to be the safest option. This is just a range. I actually saw a tweet just now from Roger Banks.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was quite good what he said.
What the fuck did he say?
I'm looking range between 164 and 163,500 is irrelevant to my success. Okay, yeah, so he's talking about this little range right here. Personally, this is just one big range for me. 4 hour. The thing is, you know, this last 4 hour was just like a doji candle, not too much happened. But the 4 hour before that, we had that wick up into 165, and we came all the way back down, closed bearish. And that was the analysis I gave on the Discord. Pull back into 165, and then looking for sells. So why would I just change my bias all of a sudden? Bars, really not too interested unless we break above 166. Or if we get a bullish daily candle closure maybe. And obviously the previous daily candle was bearish. So I'm looking for us to fill that wick from Friday's candle. Gold is, to me, actually starting to look better. We're still in this range, but you know, we're still moving back up. GJ has closed bullish on the 30-minute here on support. So not looking too good on GJ.
Connor?
Yeah. What's up?
No, my shit froze. I thought your stream fucked out, but it was my stuff.
Still have to get used to this new time after daylight savings. You know, it's nice to catch some of the pre-London volume, but there's going to be days like this where we sit here for 2 hours, see nothing, and by then I'm already over it, to be honest. So if nothing's setting up on the hourly close, I'm gonna call it a day. What are you gonna
I
say,
think
Joe?
that's honestly a smart move there. I don't think it's worth starting stream an hour later.
Yeah.
Unless it was daylight savings here as well, but
Yeah, I think if this is what I'll do. If there's no pre-London trade, I'll see how he's setting up at London. If I'm not liking the look of things, I'll call it a day. This range right here is irrelevant to my success.
Would GJ ever drop like that? That it did last what? Would GJ ever drop like it did this last week, starting out at the beginning of the week, New York time?
Dude, anything can happen in the market. Anything. Didn't you see a few weeks ago we had those interventions? We're still having interventions now and then. But I mean, look at these daily candles right here. Within 2 or 3 days, we dropped 1,500 pips.
I remember I was still at gym when Nico called me and he said, "Bro, go look at GJ." And I was like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for Nico to call me and say, go look at GJ, this must be big, eh?"
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, when it came back up, you know, it came back up very quickly as well. And these ranges on the 15 minute, I'll never forget. Those ranges were also like 200 pips. Just a little 15-minute range, 200 pips.
She's raucous talkus, my bro.
After our phone duo, it still went 300 pips.
Sorry, just say that again.
After I phoned you, I'm sure it still ran another 300 pips in that
Yeah.
direction.
Yes.
But to actually answer your question with a little bit more logic, we need to look at what's happening this week. We have CPI for the pound on Wednesday. So we know that when there's high impact events, you know, we can often see ranging before. So today we're already seeing ranging. And we'll have to see how the rest of the day plays out, and tomorrow. But tomorrow I would expect it to be quite slow here on GJ. And then Wednesday, obviously things are going to pop off. At least the CPI is in the morning, so that'll be interesting.
But very well, you still can get market moves in anticipation for CPI. So, like Connor said, anything could happen. I mean, in the next minutes, GJ could fall 100 pips, 200 pips. Anything could happen. But we're just waiting for the confirmations before we take those trades.
What did you say, Jared? GJ can drop 200 pips. Okay, guys,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna have a
just
sell
saying.
stop.
Yes, sir. You sound like the buy or sell question now. Eh? Yes.
Eric is quiet, doesn't matter.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I'm really getting like irritated as fuck. Connor, just take me off stream quickly, please. Just for like 1 minute, my friend.
Sorry, guys, we're just having some technical difficulties. Big luck.
His,
What do you mean big
his
luck?
fish tank exploded. There's piranhas and fucking guppies and shit all over the wall. Like, some of the fish on thin air. Oh goodness, it's a rough morning, guys.
I'm not understanding the sport. Now it closes. For fuck's sake. Connor?
Yeah.
Okay, man. I'm just on my phone now because something weird's happening to my laptop, dude. My Chrome's just messing around.
Oh, no worries.
Better be no worries. Yes, sir.
Hey, watch it.
I'm sorry.
Slow morning in the office, but it is only a Monday. You know, we've got the whole rest of the week ahead. So far today is looking like a no trade day for me. I've got 18 minutes until London Open. GJ I do not think is going to give us a closure below. And gold, yeah, I'm not too sure if we're going to close above here on gold either. Looks like we're just ranging here on the lower time frames.
Connor, buy yourself a new laptop and give me your laptop.
Wow.
Because I'm gonna break my laptop.
I was thinking to get a MacBook, but I'm not too sure about the whole process of moving everything over. I think it's...
Nah, dude, don't get a MacBook for trading.
Is it?
You have to run parallels for everything.
That's the other thing, like, I'm not too sure about...
It's what?
You have to run parallels for everything regarding trading.
What is a parallel, Jared?
What's a parallel?
It's
Parallelogram.
basically. Sorry, I took maths lit. You guys have lost me. Is that some sort of stripper? What is that? What is a parallelogram?
Carry on, Jared.
He says not true. Maybe I'm speaking out of my arse here and they've changed it. But as far as I'm aware, you can't just download MetaTrader. You have to run MetaTrader from like the internet.
Wow.
If
I'm sure there's a loophole.
Now, I'm speaking out of correction here, so if I am wrong and you've got a MacBook, I just remember when I bought my laptop.
Anyone in chat with a MacBook?
Someone says not true. There's a MetaTrader DMG version works right on Mac.
But you can't download MetaTrader itself. You have to run it through Parallels. Let me actually just Google what Parallels is quickly before I speak out of my arse.
No. What's wrong with this?
I saw you can even get Windows on Mac. I don't know if it's like a hack or something. But obviously I'm used to the Windows operating system. I've got a gaming laptop. That's the other thing. My laptop is actually fine.
Oh, so it allows you to run third-party operating systems.
A parallel.
Yeah. So you can basically install Windows on your Mac.
Owen Mark says nope, you don't need parallels.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I honestly, I'm speaking out of correction here. I could be wrong. But I just remember when I started trading, I was in the market for a laptop and I was also looking to get a MacBook because I'm deep in the ecosystem. I've got practically everything except for the laptop. And then they said, no, for trading, don't get a MacBook. Rather get like a HP or something. So then I ended up getting the HP Pavilion i7 and never looked back. Honestly, one of the best laptops around, in my opinion.
Is that the story from when you went to that shop and the guy was giving you
Yeah.
Is
And
that the
I
one
was
you
like,
bought then?
exactly, yeah.
I remember that story.
It still pisses you off, eh? Just it costs you a lot of money, yeah.
That's when you know you're a baller.
Dude.
When someone suggests something cheap to you and you say, fuck that, give me the most expensive one.
Yeah, I know. So just for chat, so I went to the HP store and then I said, hi, I'm in the market for a new laptop. And then the guy literally said, like, the laptops you'll be able to afford are over there. And I said, what do you mean I'll be able to afford? And then he's like, nah, so the cheaper laptops are on that side of the shop. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, okay, what's your most expensive laptop? Then he's like, it's that one. Then it was like 35 or 40 grand. Then I was like, yeah. So I was like, and this one? So he's like, I can't remember exactly how much my laptop was, but it was in the vicinity of like 20 grand. And then he's like, yeah, but the other ones are there. So I said, taking this one. And then he was like, are you sure? Got to the counter. He said, how do you want to split this over 6 months or something? And I said, cash. I wanted cash. And then I was debating going to Standard Bank because it was like just a few shops down and getting literal cash and then coming back and putting it on the table. And I was like, nah, just swipe it. And then, but yeah, I was annoyed. I was like, yes, this oak. He really played me. Thinking back,
maybe. Yeah, I was about to say maybe he was actually a good salesman.
Yeah. Okay,
good strategy, but
yeah, honestly,
I would have probably walked out.
Yeah, I get like where he's going from because I think I was like 19 or 20, and for anybody that knows me, I'm not the best dresser. Like, dude, I'm forever in a pair of chinos or whatever and a black top, dude. That's my default fit. And I was probably wearing like a pair of pluckies at the time. So I'm sure he was like,
you probably also looked at your art and maybe thought you were like 12 years old.
Wow. Okay, thanks guys. Stream was awesome today. Hope you guys go well. Yes, you're ruthless.
What's up, Taran?
Eh?
Taran, how's monk mode going? Yeah, nah. Look, 12 minutes left. GJ, we're pushing up here. This is a no trade range for me. And gold also just in this range where I'm not really interested in anything. I wouldn't really be looking for sells here, unless maybe we break below 1747. But even then, you know, this daily candle has no top wick. I would like to just stick to the bars. We're gonna come up at some point and create that top wick. Very, very high probability. So I'm rather just waiting for a closure above 1765. Are you gonna start again? I'm starting monk mode today. But I'm easing into it.
What is monk mode?
It's just like a protocol to get into, like, I don't know, my brain is not functioning right today. You know what monks do, Jared? They like live in isolation. So that's the idea. You basically like isolate yourself. Or just
Clairvoyant.
cut out distractions.
Yes, dude, I don't know. I'm not keen on another few years of isolation there.
Me and Connor are shaving our heads tomorrow.
Monk mode is a
Yes.
period of enhanced focus, discipline, and productivity where you commit yourself to completing a goal.
My goal is I want $1 billion. I'm in monk mode till then.
Yeah.
I can never see Nico again. Gone.
Sell GJ then. Are you really shaving your head, Con?
No, no.
Please do, dude. Fuck. I also want to see, but Nico, I think you could pull off the shaved head.
You're a cheese cup and you have nothing in your hair, my friend. I will draw an arrow and call you airbender. I'm telling you now.
Avatar, bud. Fuck's sakes.
Dude, please do it. Yeah.
That's how we cock funny. I literally can't open my Chrome or anything, dude. That's actually retarded.
So guys, this is a lesson today in patience and in when to actually be taking trades. So I know, you know, we come here to take a trade, but if there's nothing, there's nothing. Right now there's very low volume. With London session we should see some volume, alright, but if we're stuck in these ranges, it's not really worth taking any trades. You know, we want to be taking higher probability trades. And if there's nothing to execute on, which is lining up to your strategy, if it's not ticking your boxes, then walk away and come back tomorrow. Because the other thing is that the longer you sit at the chart, you start to get antsy. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I know it's human nature. You know, you start to get impatient, get antsy, you want to take a trade. And if you start to feel like that, just know that it's best to walk away, come back tomorrow.
What you can do.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
What you can do is if you know you're gonna look at like half an hour's, like wait for 10 or 10:30. That's 30 minutes. You don't need to be sitting and looking. Have the outcome you're looking for, go do something, come back, watch the last 5 minutes or something. That's what I used to do, but now I'm fine with sitting and just watching. I don't get FOMO. So.
Yeah,
And
that's
also-
also very true. Yeah, Joe.
Big tip to not taking trades while you're waiting is find 2 or 3 friends you can just talk cuck with. I think that seems to help. It's not a live stream. That's
Yeah, I mean, if I weren't here sitting in front of you guys, I wouldn't be sitting at the chart right now. I would be waiting to see how this hourly candle closes. So you don't need to be sitting at the chart the entire 2-3 hours that you're trading. Come down, mark up your charts, and simply wait for your closes, wait for your candle closures. So yeah, we're waiting for a candle closure below support. I don't need to be sitting here the whole time while this candle's developing. I can come check after the 30-minute candle closes, and if it's below support, then I'll be looking to execute. GJ creating a head and shoulders.
Connor.
Mm-hmm.
If I get a lift to jump, will you bring me home?
Yeah.
But do you want to go have like a sauna session there? It's not like just sit in there. It's like we did like 3 times. You just take a break in between.
Yeah, I would like to have
It's like a proper
decent, like
detox.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay, it's gonna be hard for me, but you can get us as eucalyptus again if you're keen on it, if you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, my gym, they strict with that, or yeah, at Beacon Bay. Or where are we gonna go? The beachfront one.
Yeah, how the fuck am I meant to get a lift to
Okay,
Beacon
no,
Bay?
no, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we can. I want to see them say that you can jump there, dude. Connor,
I'm gonna just say there's
promise
load
you that-
shedding in Beacon Bay.
No, just swap your card and find out if you can jump there or not, and then we fight them if they say no because they said yes at Beacon Bay.
Yeah, well, the guy did say yes, so.
I promise you, they said the same thing to me. They said I can jump at both jumps, dude. Until it came down to it and I couldn't. I'm telling you now. They say it's bullshit. They're like false advertised so you can take it.
I'll
I
twice.
really hope you can jump there. Bro. Yeah, I'll twice with you, bro. I'll be behind. No, I'll be in front of you. You can be behind me and I'll smack them. And,
Guys, let's not get arrested. We still have the whole week to stream.
bro, fucking police probably have better Wi-Fi than us, so we'll be blooming in that jail. That's it.
Yeah,
Best
tell them
believe.
to supply us a phone and we'll make them some money.
Best believe we'll never have load shedding, my friend.
10% buy, 10% sell, 80% waiting. Facts.
Fucking today's 50-50. Boy, oh wait, 100% waiting. No bars or so. Who said
5
make
minutes
your
left
chart
here.
Was it Shaker or was it Steph, dude? That said make your chart the same color and then just choose bar or sell, doesn't matter.
Probably Steve. That sounds like something you'd say.
Where is he? I haven't checked him in a while.
I don't
Fell
know.
off his boat, bro.
I was about to say. Somewhere on a boat.
But he might have fallen off, so he might be stranded somewhere. So just waiting. We said if that happened to Steph, he'd make sure he just has his bags with him, bro. And then before the
bags.
last bit's finished, man's gonna be swimming back because he's gonna be so excited. But I don't know if you understand what lingo I'm talking, Jared. So
No, I get you.
okay.
We always have to fight for what we need in South Africa, even gym entry.
Yeah, the way I have got heated in that gym before. I told you much about that, Connor. I did. And that oak zapped me, one of the staff members. Yes, I saw
Is
that.
that-
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, fuck. Eat that thing's head off, my friend.
Dude, I wouldn't recommend zapping Niku.
No, but I saw him first.
Wouldn't
Then he was on
recommend.
I saw him first because he shook his head at me. I don't like someone shaking their head at me. So I said something to him, He said something back to me, so I saw him, and then he zapped me like, yeah. But there was a counter between us. And I looked at him. I wanted to smack him over, but
A
I
counter,
mean,
just like a little bit of a counter where he just left you. What the fuck?
no, not a counter. It's like a fucking big thing, bro. Like I would struggle to just clear it. Like I'd have to focus on jumping over this thing. So but I'm not that stupid that I'll smack a staff member in Virgin Active. Like I'm
Did
gonna
you-
get a lot of cock if I do that. So,
Did you
but I
win
did tell
Banned
him.
from all virgins, dude.
I told him. I said to him, "Let's get the fuck outside. I want to fight you now, my friend." I said, "Come, let's go outside. There's a street right there. Just need to go there. Then we fighting."
Dude, Nick,
Yeah.
one day I'm not gonna be surprised if I go on Confession ZA's story and you there beating somebody up. You know, once they post their security cam footages and things, yeah,
Nah, I'm too calm, dude. I won't just fight someone in a place like that unless they hit me first. Then I'm gonna fucking hit his head off. But until he hits me, I won't smack him. There's no point.
Yes.
You have to be smart, especially in today's South African world, my friend.
no.
Because if you met the wrong person, I'm gonna sit in that juki.
What was it you?
And even if I'm not in the wrong, he is. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna win it, and we all know why. So
If
Politics.
you get arrested, do I get your PS4 for free?
of course, my friend, you can come
Dude,
fetch it.
it's unacceptable what he did. I honestly think you should go there. Eh? Whatever he did to you, Nico.
He doesn't even work there anymore, bro. You know that.
But it,
He doesn't even work there. This guy wanted to smack because
Uh.
he had another fallout with another member, and then like, they just told him to leave.
I get you.
Oh.
South Africa tells the best stories. Yeah, I did. Yes.
Okay, guys. 40 seconds until these candles close. GJ, no trades. Gold, also just still in this range. So I'm gonna call it a day here. But if I were looking for trades, I'm sticking to the same ideas. So if we can close above 1765 800, looking for price to move up here, fill this range into 1771. Expecting us to come back and create a top wick for the daily candle. Then we've also got targets at 1781, higher time frame targets at 1802. But I mean,
GJ's gonna come.
if you can bag 20-30 pips here in this range, you know, that's a good day.
No top wick. Oh, it has a small top wick. Shit, I thought GJ was gonna close. I was about to close with no top wick.
It looks like
Otherwise,
it was no top wick for me.
It has a tiny top wick. It's literally before it closed. It made that, but it had no top wick for like the last 30 seconds.
But I also think that's going to be me for the morning.
Yeah, this is a bit of a rundown now, probably, dude, just because of that weird push at the end.
Mm.
Or it's about to make a bottom wick that's like the size of half of this candle.
Also gold, looking for maybe further pullbacks into 1747. If we can form a nice support in that area, I'd be happy to take buys from down there as well. GJ, personally, I just want to see us close below 163 600. Otherwise, no trades here. Bars only really interested above 166, and that's gonna be me, guys. No trades
Cheers,
today.
shot. Check you tomorrow.
Cool, check you.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers. Thanks for joining, everybody. See you tomorrow. Take it easy.